Hello everyone, welcome to Mean Life Studies. In this video, we are going to solve one more Python interview question as part of Python Data Engineer interview question series. That is question number 7. Given a list of numbers, write a Python script to return a list of cumulative totals and cumulative products. Okay, so in order to solve this problem, first you need to understand what is mean by cumulative totals and cumulative products. Okay, so let's take a sample data. I'm just considering a list of values 1, 3, 4, 5, 9, and 10. Okay, this is a list, right? List of values. Now, what is meant by cumulative total? Cumulative total in the sense that is a sum only. Okay, so now cumulative are running totals. We can also call it as running totals. So how it will return? First, we are going from starting to ending. This is the right list. Now, when you are finding the cumulative totals at 0th index position, this is the 0 only. But at index position 1, you have to consider previous all index position values and the current index value, and you have to add all of them. Okay, that means 1 plus 3, total of 4. Next one, at second index position, we have to add all previous values with the current value. So what is that value? 8. Okay, next one, if you observe the total of all, because this is the current index position value and you have to add all remaining index position values. So how much? That is 13. Right? The next one, likewise, you have to add all of them. That is 22 and then 32. So this is cumulative totals. Okay. So what is meant by cumulative product? Just similar, but in place of addition, we are going to use multiplication. So at 0th index position, we are going to consider the same value, and at first index position, we have to consider 0th index and current index position values products. So that is 3. Next one, 1 into 3 into 4, that is 12. Likewise, you are going to use like all these things, 540 and then 5400. This is cumulative products. Okay. And this is cumulative sum. I mean cumulative totals, right? So this is how we have to return. So how we can write a Python script then? So let's see how we can do that. And one more thing, it is just given a list of numbers. Interviewers will be giving only list of numbers. If they have given, then you can directly write a program. Otherwise, if just given, I mean, this is just a problem statement, right? And sometimes interviewers won't be giving any examples and all. Therefore, you have to create your own. Okay. And now, always prefer to use creating a function so that you can check it for multiple use cases. Okay, let's check now. We are going to create a user-defined function. How we can create it? By using def command. Na? So def, I'm just using cumulative total is the function. This is the function na? For what? We are going to use it for a list of value, right? I'm just giving a list. I'm just giving L. Okay. Now, so what we have to return? We have to return cumulative totals list, right? This is also list, our required answer. So for that, you have to initialize the assume answer equal to empty list. And for this list, we are going to adding all the resultant values. Okay. What are those resultant? Those are the cumulative totals. Okay. First you assign this value. And after that, what we have to do? We have to find the cumulative totals. Now, for that, you have to assign what? You have to assign addition value, right? I mean, cumulative sum value. Okay, I'm just using current sum value is equals to 0. And after that, what we have to do? We have to go through iteration of each and every value. Na? So now we have to go through each. Let's see, for I in range of what? That is length of given list, right? So now we are iterating through the list, throughout the list. Now, after that, what we have to do? We have to add for each element. So let's see, current sum. For each element, we are adding to current sum. Okay. What is that element? That is list of ith element. Right. Starting from 0 up to length of L. Right. So length of L in the sense, it won't reach up to length of L. It will reach up to before that, right? So length of L minus 1 only it will range. That is how range function will work, right? So now starting from 0, now I value is 0, right? So current sum is going to assigning. This is assignment operator. Na? Now current sum equal to addition of current sum plus this value, right? L of 0. What is that L of 0? The first, I mean 0th index position, na? That's going to assigning to the current sum. And after that, what we have to do? We have to store this cumulative sum value to our required answer, right? So now I'm just giving, I'm appending, right? So how we can add elements to the list? That is appending, na? Append of what? That is current sum. Okay, you can also mention this is a cumulative sum also, no problem. So I'm just giving cumulative sum is 0 and then cumulative sum is getting updated for each iteration. Okay, this is how you'll be doing. So now let's go manual. So okay, first you assign these values and now you started with 0th index position. Now I value equal to 0 and after that cumulative sum actually 0, right? Now what you have done, cumulative sum equal to cumulative sum 0 plus L of I. L of I in the sense L of I value 0. What is the L of 0? Assume this is the list. Okay. So now that is 1. Now tell me what's going to happen. Cumulative sum is going to update it with 1 before it's 0. And now you are adding that 1 value to this one. That is a cumulative one. So next one, next iteration, what's going to happen? Again, it's going to starting from next iteration. Now. So next I value is going to 1. Okay. Now what is the cumulative sum actually? I mean, before that is 1. Now for that, what you are going to do? Addition of L of 1 because I value is updated. Na? That is first index position. What is the L of 1? That is 3. Na? Now you can see the addition of these two, that is 4. So now cumulative sum updated to 4 and that 4 value is getting added to our required answer, that is this list. So actually before, what is the element? What is the element before 1? So now it's added 4. Okay, now what is the current sum? That is 4. After that, I value is getting added like 2, like updated, na? Next iteration. Now, what is the I value next one? 8. So now this 4 plus what? L of 2. L of 2 is 8. So now cumulative sum is updated to 12 and that 12 value is going to add it to the given answer. Okay, the same process will be continued up to this one, right? So let's execute this one. After that, what we have to do? This is your answer you are adding for each iteration. Finally, you have to return, na? You have to return a value. What is the value? That is answer, right? You can see now what is the error here? Because let's see, we have to remove these things, right? We have to remove these things. Okay. Now you can see here. So this is how we created a function that's going to taking a input as list of elements. It could be any list, not only fixed to a particular list. Okay. Here we just consider to explain this example. You can also consider any list. So whenever you apply that, that this function to that list, you will be getting cumulative total values. Let's see now. So assume we are just taking one more x equal to different list now. So 1, 8, 3, 5 and 19. This is the list. Now what we have to return? I mean, we are checking now. So cumulative total of what is that given list x. Now you can see here. So what is 1 itself, and after that 1 plus 8 9. After that 1 plus 8 plus 3. You can see now 12. After that addition of then 17. Then you can see now this is cumulative totals only, right? So this is how you will be writing, you'll be creating a function and that's going to return a list of, that's going to taking the values of list of values from any given list and it's going to return cumulative total values. Okay, so you might be thinking like why you are taking this way. You can also use another method. Na? You can also take for I in L and for each element here you have to use the current element, na? That is I. Okay, you can also use this method also, no problem. It will work in the same way. You can see now. Okay, so this is how you will be finding cumulative totals. Then how we can find cumulative products? Okay, if you want to check for another result also, you can check it now, no problem. So let's check 40, 33 and 2. Okay, now you can see here. So 1, addition of these 2, addition of these 3, addition of these 4. You can see now. Exact answer, na? So this is how when you're creating any, when you're creating any function, it will help us to check with multiple use cases. Okay. So let's find cumulative products. So what is the difference? Only here you're going to use multiplication and here you're going to use 1 because if you are using 0, what happened? For each iteration, the cumulative products will be written as 0 only. Na? So let's do it one more. So define cumulative product value of a list. It could be anything. Okay, I'm just giving empty list as answer. And cumulative product has to be what? Equal to 1, not 0, because for each iteration you are multiplying now. For I in L, cumulative product, you are just multiplying now. So what is that? You're taking the value in. So each iteration you are taking the exact value. So you have to provide I. And after that, answer dot append of updated cumulative product. That's it. And after that, you are going to return answer. Okay. This is how you are providing. Now let's see. Let's check with product of X. You can see now. So 1 itself. 8, 1 into 8, 8. So after that, 1 into 8 into 3, that is 24. Right? 24 into 40, 960. 960 into 33, this is the value. And this is the value into this one, you will be getting this value. Right? So this is how you will be finding all cumulative totals and cumulative products. You can also check with another also, no problem. You can check with y equal to, for example, 1, 3, 0, something. I mean, you can just take small values, no problem. -3. Okay. So let's check cumulative product of y. You can see now. So why you're getting all zeros? Because this is a cumulative, right? So first 1 into 3, 3. And after that, whenever you encounter 0, from there onwards, you'll be getting all zeros only, na? So that is the reason we'll be getting all zeros from onwards. Now let's change this to 5. Okay. Now you can see the values. You can see here. So 1 into 3, this one. 1 into 3 into 5, this one. So 15 into 6, sorry, 4, 60. 60 into -3, 1 minus 180. So likewise, you can see here. I hope you understand this one. Okay. If you have any doubt, feel free to comment down. Okay. Thank you.